do our nice silent clap because we don't want to make any noise. Don't you love it? She's clapping. Hello, hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Very busy week yet again here for us at Well Crochet Designs. Now, once again, I'm a little bit slow on the mark to getting some things out, but they're coming, guys. So I do promise they are coming. Hopefully they'll be here before summer. Don't you love it? Hello, beautiful Corey. She's a lovely lady I need to speak to. The lovely Franca is in the house. Franca's in the house. I hope everyone is well. Hope we are all doing a whole lot better. I just say that because I was unwell. Hello, Auntie T. Auntie T is in the house. Auntie T is in the house. She's a little bit overexcited today. Not bad considering I've only had 4 hours sleep. Let's talk about that in a moment, shall we? Hello, Anne. Lovely to have you here. And I'm fighting with some yarn. I want to talk about some yarn I got from Bendigo. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm fighting with it. I had a bit of yarn vomit happening. Green butterfly, beautiful green butterfly. Lovely to see you here. Have you here joining us in a bit of fun. The beautiful Karen. And my phone doesn't like me because I don't have any sound. Oh, well, we have sound. We have sound, Franca. Oh, dear. Check your sound, honey. See what you can do to fix that. And we'll stick around and wait for you. We'll try to be good, won't we, guys? I'm still trying to work this out. What? Look, it's a big mess. Give me one moment, guys. I wanted to get this ready for you. Who knew this was going to happen? Hello, beautiful Raylene. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. This is going to be part of a little act that we're doing today. A little bit of fun. Now, as you know, we've been talking about the Australian Sheep and Wool Show for quite some time now. We are currently, our funds, get this, guys, oh my gosh, our funds are currently up to $302.50. I did receive a donation before the live, so we're going to pop half of that donation, which is $2.50, on that tally. We are now up to $5. Hang on, no, not down, carry the one. Give me one moment, guys. Hello, $305. All right. I should know that, right? We are up to $305 for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show slush fund. Get excited. Oh, I am. You're such a big cat right now, playing with the yarn. I know I finally got it sorted out, Therese. You're going to love this yarn because it's a new colour from Bendigo. Everyone's saying hello. That's nice, beautiful. Now, I actually got a delivery of Bendigo yarn this week to help me out with some of the packs for the other cardigan that's not here. It's coming, I promise. And I ordered 22 balls of yarn, which is a lot, and it cost me an arm and a leg, right? And then the lady said, oh, you know, if you order 25 skeins, you get 5% discount. And she knows I'm going to order more in the future anyway. So I ordered another 3 skeins. And some of them, the other 2 skeins, I've already used. So I just ordered them to pop in my stash. And we'll talk about that after Bendigo, yeah? But this one here is a new colour. I've not seen it. It has been there a while, but I've never used it. It's called Soft Jade. Now, it's an 8-ply. And I don't think that this actual lighting does it justice. It is a beautiful green. They used to have a leaf. I don't even know if they still have it. I think they do. But I like the soft jade better. What? I'm going to be using the soft jade more often now. I purchased it just to see what the colour is like. And I thought if it doesn't look nice, you know, if I'm not happy with the colour myself, I'll just use that one skein and that's the end of that. But because I'm happy with the colour, I'm going to be purchasing more of this colour because I love it. Again, the lighting doesn't do it justice. Maybe when I do a video, I can do one out in the light and possibly, my voice is a bit croaky today, not because I'm sick. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, so I'm going to do a video out in the light, daylight, and you'll be able to see the proper colour. It's actually very, very nice. So anyway, that's the only reason why I bought that was because I wanted to get that discount because I knew I was going to purchase yarn in the future anyway from Bendigo. So it kind of works. Everybody wins here. They win and I win. Now, my voice is croaky because I did go out last night with some friends and we met at Crown Casino. First we had dinner and then we met at Crown Casino and, you know, I lost all my money, but who cares? Who cares? You don't go there to win. but it was a long night. And the restaurant that we were at was, the food was fantastic. Everything was perfect. The service was just fantastic. But for the life of me, we couldn't hear each other speak because it was so loud. So we're shouting on top of each other. By the end of the night, our voices were just like, what? I cannot even feel my voice anymore. Was constantly shouting just to say something. After a while, you kind of think, do I just stop talking and sit in a corner somewhere? Because it was just so loud. And yeah, so we had a long night, and I probably didn't get to sleep until 3:45 this morning. Up at 8 o'clock. Hello. Well, that's the time I went to bed, 4:45. I don't actually sleep straight away. So I don't know what time it was, but probably about 4 hours. What? What? They're saying what? All right. So let's get on with the morning. Now, as you know, I did say we would have our mittens. Oh, hello. I'm going to bed. Oh, I just stopped to show my wow love. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave the stream running while I sleep. Oh, that's so cute. Jody, I hope for those of you who have unwell family members, I do hope they are all well today. I know what it's like to be unwell. So, heads up to anyone who has unwell family members. Let's throw some cuddles to any unwell family members. All right. So let's get on. And I hope you can, listen nice and quietly and fall asleep with it. Someone can come and turn it off for you. Otherwise, it'll just keep running. Have a good rest, Jody. We were supposed to get the, I was going to say oven mitts. I keep calling them oven mitts. They're not oven mitts. They're mittens. Now, as you can see, I worked out how to clear off the line. You can see a tiny bit, but you can't tell. Well, this one here is less visible than this one. I might have moved this one too far over. There it is. Now, okay, something's missing. They're coming, I promise. Now, I was recording an hour or so every day. I still have trouble keeping up at the moment. Gee, that flu took a lot out of me. But I've been recording every day, and yesterday until about 3 in the afternoon, I kept recording. And at that stage, that's when the sun comes in. It's a new fashion. We're starting a new trend. And that's when the sun came in, and I thought, forget it. I'm not going to get any recording done with that beautiful, wonderful sun. It was very nice yesterday. So I had to stop recording. All I had was another 15 minutes of recording time left to do one thumb. And then I could have said, right, head off on your own and do the other. And the sun came in and annoyed it for me. But that's okay because, we got most of it done. It looks fantastic. And it'll definitely be out Monday morning now instead of like Monday afternoon or Monday night. So there you go. I will spend the weekend editing the mittens. And come Monday morning when I do the thumb, it'll all be done and probably go out lunchtime Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Anyway, around that time, it will be ready as long as I can get some photos done. This weekend, I might get one done and just head out outside and just, do a bit of this and a bit of that. Pretend like I'm a model. I'm a model. But no, I'm not really. We all know that. I'm no model. I don't claim to be a model. Guys, who was that last message? Oh, Teresa says there's plenty of sun today. Actually, it's really quite sunny out there. Be interesting to see if that heats up a little bit. Very interesting. Now, that's all we had on for the projects for the week, which is the gloves. We still have to do the little purse that Mary Wanamaker has chosen, and we will get onto that after the gloves. But right now, we're going to focus only on those gloves. And then we're going to talk about the cardigan, but not today. That's happening during the week this week. So we'll do that this week and we won't worry about that. I'm not even going to worry about what's happening this week on our channel because it's probably going to change. And we'll talk about that during the week as well. A lot to talk about, especially on Wednesday. I have a lot to talk about. But in the meantime, guess what we're doing? We're doing question and answer time for the slush fund. But you know what? Some of the questions today will be, I won't say technical. They're not that technical. They're very basic. If you are an avid crocheter, they're very basic. Teresa, I think you're far too advanced to answer these questions. So don't even bother. Poor Teresa, just thinking, what? Oh, you can try. And there's, I think, 1 or 2 personal ones in there as well. But no, you can try. It's okay. But there's 1 or 2 personal. I try to veer more towards the crochet side of things. And one of them is an activity that I'm going to do with you today using the green yarn that I just purchased. So the reason I took it undone was while you guys were picking colors, I was going to run some chains to get ready for that project. but that's okay. We can sort that out later. All right, so let's talk business. Let's get down to business. I'm so sorry I'm late. Sherry, you haven't missed too much, honey. We just talked about the mittens, and they are definitely coming on Monday. I just had some trouble recording it towards the end because the sun came out to play and I couldn't get any recording in without the sun blaring into the camera. You know what? When that happens, I usually close the curtains and the drapes and I just focus on the item. But what happens is the camera starts to blur in and out because there's not enough lighting. So I just would rather not record and just record a little bit Monday morning and then just get them out properly on Monday. Yeah, something's missing, says Franca, a little song. I don't know why this question's like that because I just didn't cut it short. So don't worry about the real big ones you see. They're not big questions. Oh, you know, I can probably cut. I don't want to use my good scissors to cut it. So no, they're not really big questions. They're just big sheets of paper. All right. So don't think there's anything exciting about those big pieces of paper that you see. There's nothing exciting, trust me. All right. Oh, I shouldn't say that. There might be something. You might find it exciting. You might find that question exciting. All right. So I'm setting it up for you so that you can see it because sometimes it's hard. Once I drop the camera, for some reason, it looks like it's crooked, which is really weird. It might just be the way the stand is, but there you go. All right. So we're going to have a bit of fun answering some questions. I'm going to pop the camera down and everyone can choose colors. Or as many people as they want can choose a color and I will read their color out and it's going to be a question that you guys need to answer. And some of the questions will be questions about crochet stitches or crochet in general. So that's interesting. There will be one or two personal ones. I'm pretty sure there's two. I can't remember. I did it at 3:30 in the morning yesterday. I wasn't prepared. So I'm there at 3:30 and my eyes are like this. Let's just hope the questions are written out right. I'm typing away. And I press print and then hope for the best. All right, so we're ready. Let's pull the sleeves up. This takes a lot of work. No, it doesn't really. I just, get a bit excited. All right, and there we go. There we go. I hope you can see all the colors. You've got black, gold, navy blue, red, white, blue, gray, green, orange, yellow, pink, and purple. Somebody choose a color, and I shall read it out to you. Anyone? Now just think, if you can't see the colors, it's pretty much all the colors on the color list. So just pick one. Someone says purple and use a ruler to rip. Teresa says purple. Green Butterfly says green. Anne and Teresa will say purple. We've only got one purple. So let's do the purple first. Orange for, hang on, let's do green for Green Butterfly. Let's do orange for Raylene. Remind me. Who said what to what? Corinne says orange and Sherry says green. Well, let's do purple first. And purple's question is for $1.50. Yeah? Actually, before I ask you the question, check out our tissue box cover. Now, guys, you've done this before on the channel. This is one we have made already. If you haven't made this, I will leave a link to this in the description box down below. Now, the reason I'm showing you this nice and close up is because the question is about it. So there you go. All right. So you've seen the tissue box cover. It looks like double crochets. Yeah. Now, the question is, how many double crochets are there in the cluster of the tissue? Are there in one cluster of the tissue box cover? Now, I'm not going to show you again because I want to see if anyone knows the answer. How many double crochets? 3 says Karen. Karen, you're in, baby. 3 says Teresa. These are easy questions. This one's an easy one. $1.50 has just been made. And if you look carefully, you can see. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you, everybody. Everybody. All right, so there we go. That's an easy question. Thank you, Raylene. Easy question. Let's pop, what was it, $1.50 on the, where is it? $1.50, $1.50 on the tally. Too easy, that one. Far too easy. Now, green for Green Butterfly. Let's read her question. This one's a personal one. Now, if you follow me on Wednesdays Live, you'll know the answer to this. If you don't know the answer, you don't have to stress too much because I usually give it to you anyway. It's for $3.50. What? Teresa, you can't answer this one because it's too easy. Because you know my eating routine. All right. What is the dish I mostly, not always, mostly cook on Wednesdays? What is the dish I mostly cook on Wednesdays? So if you follow our Wednesdays live, you'll know the answer to that. What is the dish I mostly cook on Wednesdays? And I'll accept 2 different types of answers, so it doesn't really matter. But the same thing. Pasta, says Karen. Sauce, says Green Butterfly. Pasta and sauce. That's why I said I will accept both answers, and I've got them. So let's pop through. It's too easy, yeah? $3.50. For those of you who know me would know that. So we're going to pop $3.50. Oh, this is going to be a very expensive tally today. And we're going to orange. Question number orange, which is, okay. What do you put in between 2 double crochets to make the space for the V-stitch? Well, that's an easy one. $2.50. What do you put in between 2 double crochets to make the space for the V-stitch? Way too easy, this question. Chain, says Karen. This is too easy. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Yay. Chain, says Sherry. Ooh, Sherry's using the terminology, CH, which means chains. Chain, says Corrine. Chain, says Green Butterfly. Chain, says Teresa. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that answer. Well, not everyone. Not everyone, not really. All right, so I can't remember. We've got those. I can't remember what anybody else has said for colours. So let's drop it and have a look at our colours. Having a look at our colours. We've got, let's bring them. Oh, no, this way. Here we go. We've got black, gold, navy blue, red, white, blue, grey, yellow, pink. And you can make your pick. Take your pick. And I shall read out the question. Gold, says Karen. Let me take the gold out for Karen. Anybody else? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, look, you know what? I'll read gold out, and then we'll talk about other colours for anybody else who's going to pick. How's that sound? Let's read the gold question out. And the gold question is, you'd have to know what this stitch is to know the answer. This is for $2.50. It says, what 2 stitches make up the moss stitch? What 2 stitches in crochet, not knitting, achu, make up the moss stitch? So there you go. You know, there's moss stitch in knitting as well. But in crochet, what 2 stitches make up the moss stitch? And that's for $2.50. I'm going to write that down because I know everyone's going to get it. Anybody who's somebody is everybody. I know anybody who's anybody, right? Good on you, Teresa. That's $2.50, but no one's answered yet. Single crochet and chain for Green Butterfly. Green Butterfly. She's answered the question very quickly. Thank you very much. I know there might be a little bit of a delay in the internet, so I'll take my time when I ask these questions and get answers back. So a lot of people have a delay on the internet, so just bear with me on that one too. It doesn't matter. I can handle an answer an hour later. Just remind me what the answer's for. Single and a chain, says Corinne. Thank you. Green Butterfly was fast on the mark. And she used terminology too. What? She used the terminology. When I say the terminology, that's the sort of, when I write up my patterns, I use that language. The CHs and the SCs and the HDC and your DC and your TRs. And I use that kind of terminology. SS is slip stitch, you know, that sort of thing that we all know. Abbreviations, yeah, it's the actual crochet terminology that is used. But you're right, Teresa, it's abbreviations. We're abbreviating the words. A bit like shorthand. You used to do that when you were younger, Teresa, didn't you? Shorthand? Or was that Sarah? No, you did it too. I remember that. Yeah, shorthand. Shorthand is what the secretaries did. Acronyms. Oh, excuse me. She's using big words now. Excuse me. Well, you like excuse me. All right, let me drop the camera again. And anybody, both did shorthand. You both did it, yeah. And I like that. Hey, you shorthanded the shorthand. Oh, that's cute. All right, black, navy blue, red, grey, blue, white, yellow, pink. Somebody choose a colour. We don't have a lot of people on the live today, so it's a bit slow this morning. So if you've already chosen a colour, it's okay to choose another one. Karen says navy blue. I'll take that one. Teresa says yellow. I'll take that one. All right, what we're going to do, just read these ones out. If you remember the colours. Grey. Corinne says grey. Let's read that one. All right, that's it. Let's read the navy blue one. Pink for butterfly, green butterfly, pink, pink, pink for green butterfly. Your name is too long for me, Green. Can I call you Green or Butterfly? Your name is too long. It's too long for someone who hasn't had much sleep. It's even longer. All right. Question is, it is worth 50 cents. So it should be an easy question. Oh, this is way too easy. This is way too easy. Which stitch is the smallest? The single, half double, or double crochet? Oh, it's way too easy. Which stitch is your smallest stitch? Single, half, or double crochet? And I'll accept it in... Oh, here we go. Single for Karen. Karen, 50 cents. A single for green butterfly. She's put the S there. That's it. Single for Teresa. Yes, yes, yes. That's 50 cents. The voice is going to go today, guys. I really think it's going. All right. So we've also got question number yellow. Number yellow? Word yellow. Let's try word yellow. All right. Okay. This is a trivia from our past item crocheted here on Wow Crochet Design. What? It's an easy one. You should know this for $1. What is the name of the year-long blanket we made last year? Too easy, this one, I think. I even spelt, I must have been really tired. I'll tell you what I put on after it's done. What is the name of the year-long blanket that we created last year or on 2021? If that helps. What is the name of the year-long blanket that we created in 2021? The swatch blanket of 2000. I told you weren't allowed to answer. It's all right. Green butterfly. Yeah, green butterfly knows it all. What's going on? Green butterfly? Are you sitting next to me and reading all these answers? Karen says 2021 swatch blanket. Now, let me tell you, thank you, Corrine, as well. It's called the swatch blanket of 2021. But get this. Check this out. Let me show you how tired I was last night. I don't know if you can read it from there. But look at the answer. The watch blanket of 2021. I was so tired at 3 a.m. yesterday. Nobody was editing my mistakes. The watch blanket. Hey, I wonder if we can make something like that. Let's make a clock blanket. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We can make a clock blanket. You know, I just do that to myself, don't I? I stooge myself into doing these projects. You know that, don't you? You guys don't even ask for them. I just... Blah, blah. She doesn't stop, does she? All right. And the grey. Who chose the grey? Lots of fun. I know green butterfly. Lots of fun. The watch blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's take a step back and stay focused. All right. Okay, this one is a trivia one that you would only know that if you were really listening that 1 or 2 times. So this one is a tricky one. It's for $2 though. It's not a big amount, but it's still, I reckon it's a tricky question. Okay, a few weeks ago, I made the patchwork cardigan. How long did it take for me to make it? Now, I made 2 at the same time. So if you remember how long I said it took me to make the 2, so it's a tricky one because this one, I think I've only ever mentioned it once or twice maximum. How long did it take me to make? Yeah, but listen to the question, Teresa. It says, how long did it take me to make it? I made 2. Let's do some maths here. Anyone good at maths? Because I made 2 at the same time, and that's how long. Thank you, green butterfly. Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's a tricky one. I would say it took me 2.5 weeks per jumper, per cardigan, if you will. So that was a bit of a tricky question because that's the question I sort of said it took 5 weeks to make 2. Yeah. So I don't know if it took me 3 weeks to make 1 or 2 weeks. So I just assumed it was 2.5 weeks per cardigan. I don't know. But I do remember this one being a little bit easier than the other one. And the reason is I was creating for a younger girl, not a younger girl, she's a woman, she's 18. So I was creating for a woman, if you will, but she's a tiny woman in height, and she's a tiny woman in her body weight and everything, but her arms are a little bit bigger than the average. So it was really hard to know what size to make her. So hers was more difficult. This one here was very basic because it was from me. But yeah, I'm looking at 2.5 weeks maybe per, so I've put down there 2.5 weeks. Just guessing, yeah? But that's an interesting question, that one, because I think I only mentioned it a couple of times. So there you go. All right, let's drop the camera again. Let's drop it again. We have, oops, upside down pink. We got pink, black, red, white, blue. And these are the end of these questions. So they're coming very soon. And you know what? While you're choosing one, I need to find the thread, because that question's coming up soon. And I know I'm not going to be ready for it. So give me one moment to find the thread to this. We've got white, pink. Let's go for the white, pink. And I'll just, you keep looking while I find the end to this thing. God knows what I've done. You know what we do? The best thing to do is, well, it doesn't, I don't know what has happened here. We're not going to get this done today. Look at this. This has never happened, because it happens alive. And blue. All right, so we'll just leave it at that for now. Let's bring up the stand. Hello. Hello. Funny you should meet me here. All right. She's so silly. In fact, when that question comes up, we'll leave it aside. We'll do it at the end. Okay. Here's a question that, even though the pattern hasn't come up yet, have a look at my mitten. Yeah. And tell me, just by looking at it, if you know, what stitch did I use for the mitten? And it's for $2. Have a look at the stitch. Rip, one way, rip. I worked from here up. So it's like that. I think it's like that. Half double crochet, says Karen. And Karen, for $2 is correct. Half double crochet all the way through. I'm lying. When I got to here, there was singles. Oh, look at that. That's folded under. So we kind of, I should have been more you know, explanatory. It's actually half double, but I didn't even put, there's a half double, right? I didn't even put the fact that I use single crochets for the ribbing. So I kind of messed up. This is what happens when you do it at 3 o'clock in the morning or 3:30, whatever it was. Oops. Oh, hang on. Have I been writing these down? I haven't been writing these down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's the 50? The $1. Okay, let's go back. Give me one moment, please. $1. $1. Let's put that down. $2. And that one goes. $2 again. And that one goes. There we go. Pink. I think that's the big question. No, it's not. Okay. This is a tricky one too, because you have to know me. I think I mentioned it in one of my lives. It's a personal one. It is, what is my favorite item to make? Not so much my favorite item for something I use all the time, but my favorite item to make, which is a very interesting question. You really have to know me to know that answer. And this is for $2. I'm not worried if we don't get the answer now. I'm happy to hold that one out. But what is my favorite item or favorite project to make? Yeah, a little bit of a tricky one, that one. Top? No, I like making tops. But my favorite item to make normally. Blankets? Yeah, it's a tricky one. Green butterfly, granny square. Very tricky one. It is an interesting one because I think I've only mentioned it 2 or 3 times on the channel. However, let me give you a clue. It was my favorite item that I created on the channel, period. So that might be interesting. That might give you a bit of a clue. Cowl, no. I like making them, but it's not my favorite. Isn't it funny? My favorite item, I think I've made, all right, give you another clue. I've made one for Christmas and one just normal. Tea cozy, Raylene's got it. Karen, Raylene and Karen have it. I love making tea cozies. I don't use tea very often, but I love making the tea cozies. Now, sometimes I spell it with an S and sometimes I spell it with a Z to please everyone in every country. Don't you love it? Just to please everyone. All right. All right. Oh, this one's a fun one. You'll like this one. Thank you, Corrine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. This one's a fun one. Oh, hang on. That was what? $2? Let me pop that. $2. Did I put it on? No, I didn't. $2. I put it on. Just remind me to put it on, guys. Hello. They're thinking you do it. All right. What is the project that Queen Kiki, hence the word Queen, would like to see created on the channel? Everybody should know this because it was a huge huge discussion not long ago. What is a project that Queen Kiki would like to see created on the channel? I'm going to put that $2.50 on because I know everyone's going to know this. Who's Queen Kiki? If you're new to the channel and you're not sure who Queen Kiki is, Kitty Couch. Thank you, Raylene. Kitty Couch, Green Butterfly. And who was next? Karen and Kiki. Hello, Kiki. I didn't even know you were in the house. Hi, Kiki. Queen Kiki is in the house. I had a question all about you, hun. That's just wacky, hey? Were you expecting that or what? Oh, I've lost everything. Look at this. What? You know what? We'll leave it. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to do this. Hi, Kiki. You came in at just the right time, hun. You really did. What have I done? I can't even wind it because it's locked up in that. I don't know. I'm going to cry. She's going to cry again. She's such a big baby, isn't she? All right. So literally just arrived when you said that question. That's hilarious. So, Kiki, I'm going to give you an option of picking either one of these questions. They're the only two left. Go, Kiki, give me a colour. Black or rosy red, whichever one you like. If it's a question that I need to use the crochet for, well, that drove me nuts. Drove me nuts trying to get a thread out of that. And we'll leave that till the end. Otherwise, come on, Kiki, give me a colour. Black or rosy red. A black, please. So Kiki says a black. Someone else while you're watching can... Oh, it doesn't matter because I'll do it anyway. All right. I was going to say I'll pick like anyway. I read anyway. All right. Lucky that question's going to be last. Can you believe it? What is happening? Come on, you've got to be quick on the mark for this one. Get your fingers ready to type because you know this because I've mentioned it a gazillion times. What is happening on the 15th, 16th, and 17th of July for $3? $3. What is happening on the 15th, 16th? Let me have a drink. Or 17th of July and 17th of July. Sheep and wool. Shame. Bendigo sheep. Well, it's actually not called Bendigo. It's thank you, Raylene. It's called the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. We have to be, I'm going to get your logistics right here. $3. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Raylene. $3. Okay, so the last question is actually the question that I need the yarn for. Now, if you're just joining us like Kiki did, I purchased this yarn from Bendigo Woolen Mills only this week. In fact, only on Thursday, and I got it Friday because someone was picking up for me. And it's called Luxury 8-Ply Soft Jade. It's their new green. Now, when I say new green, it's been out for a while. I've looked at it and thought maybe one day I'll purchase it. Well, I've got it as an extra with all the yarn I needed for our jumpers here. So our cardigans, I should say. So it's a little bit of an extra bonus for me. And I thought if I didn't like the color, I could use it in the pack so people could purchase the pack that they like. Or if I did like the color, I can use it. And I do like the color, so I'm going to use it. But this is one of those things. Check this out. Look, it never happens. Well, it has happened once before. But come on. Not on my live. Can everybody just talk to me and make me happy while I try and work this out? Somebody tell me a joke. Oh, look, I found an end. I found an end. We're in, baby. We're in. Now, this has got something to do with the very last question. So I didn't realize. I didn't plan that to be the last question. You guys hadn't chosen it. And you should know that red's my favorite color, right? So choosing that last one. Oh, happy mail, Karen. I still haven't been to the post office. I will promise to go this week. And if it's any consolation, I'm still unwell. So I am still unwell. My voice is all over the place still. All right, here we go. We're in, baby. We're in. I got the tail. It took me forever to get it, but it's there. Yay. Let me do a couple of chains before asking you this question. Now, this question is a technical question, but not so much. It's more of a question of a guessing game, really. So you're going to love it. I bought the measuring tape in. Oh, it's a measurement question too. What? They're saying. So let me chain, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 5,000. It doesn't matter because it's not a matter of how many chains I do, but a matter of the question. I'm going to answer the question. I'm waiting to get these chains on before I ask the question. I'm waiting to get the chains on. Well, it does. I need at least 20, 10 or 12 or 15. 12, I think. No, make that. Let's just do a few more. Talk amongst yourselves, talk about the weather. And I'm just kidding. All right, we ready for the question? Get excited for the question. Trick question. That's what it says. Trick question. For $5. $5. 5 big buckaroons, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't print that question out. This is something different. Ah, whoops. I don't know what I did. I put the wrong question on the trick question. Look, don't worry. This is not a trick question. I'll ask the other question after and just add some money on it. What was I thinking? Oh, this is not a trick question now. It's nothing to do with crochet. Well, it is. Karen, I bet she didn't get go yet again. All right, you ready? The question is, this is the wrong one, so don't worry about it. This is not a trick question. It's a normal question. What is the charity I always give to every year? What is the main charity that I always give to every year? I don't always do charities, right? But when I do, it's that one charity. Has a lot to do with, the importance of it all. But what is the charity that I always give to every year? That's a trick question as well. But that's not the question I needed the yarn for. I don't know what happened to that question. Doesn't matter. I know the question. That woman in the mirror is so naughty. She is, Ranka. Red Cross, sort of. Salvation Army, sort of. Red Cross had a lot to do with it, but it wasn't the Red Cross. Salvos, okay, no. It's a trick one because I only do it once a year. It's only ever happens. Let me give you a bit of a hint for the Aussies who know. It happens around Easter. Oh, that's too easy. Now you're going to get that. What is I was about to say the name of it then. I looked down at it. The charity I always give to once a year. And I'm going to put down $5 for that if I can get an answer. And I forgot to put that question down. So I don't know what I've done with the other one, but I'm going to read it anyway because I know the answer. Teresa, you're not allowed to answer these questions. You're too good. She's just too good. I give to the Good Friday Appeal, Shave for Cure. No, Kiki. I give to the Good Friday Appeal. It is an appeal that runs to help the Children's Hospital. Thank you so much, Green Butterfly. Because children are really important in our world. When we're gone, they're there. They're there. They are there. It's all about them and it's all about their future and having a better future. So we as adults, we've had our life with, some sort of life, whatever it is, you've had some sort of life, but the children haven't. And I like to always donate to a children's thing. And the only thing I can think of is the Royal Children's Hospital. I know there's other ones out there. I think Bonito or something like that. There's a lot of other ones out there, but I do to the Royal Children's Hospital because these kids do need a break and their parents need a break as well. So that was for $5. Now, I don't know what I've done with the other question, but I know the question. Calling out sick today. Oh, hope I didn't get the flu from you. Oh, I don't think you can catch it through the internet, Elaine. But you want to hear something funny? Years ago, there was this thing that everybody says, oh, there's a virus going around on the internet. This is when viruses first came out. There's a virus going out on the internet. Don't turn your computer on because you could get it. It was like, well, physically, yeah, you can. I don't think so. But you know what? We were a little bit, ignorant to the whole thing in the old days. And I didn't know. I don't think anyone's going to get a virus through the computer. It was hilarious at the time. That was the story at the time. Now, that next question, I'm going to pop down another $5. This is costing me a lot of money. I'm going to pop down another $5 for the next question. All right. It's not a trick question. I call it a trick question, but it's more of it's a guessing game, really. So you're going to like this. I've got my measuring tape ready. All right. And the question was, and still is, I can't remember what I've done with it, but it's around somewhere. It is, I actually thought it was the red, to be honest with you. I don't know what I did. It is how many double crochets in the 8 ply do you think I can get across? No, how much? I can't get it right now. This is probably why I didn't get the question right. What measurement would be 10 double crochets across for me, right? In an 8 ply yarn or a DK weight or whatever you want to call it, number 3 weight. What measurement would it make? So if I was to do 10 double crochets across, give me a guessing game of what measurement it would make. It's just a guessing game. It's not really anything like that. Feel better soon, Elaine. I am too. I'm sick. We're all sick. What's going on? But I got the insert not nice word. Oh, seriously, yuck. Yuck. Second time. Oh, Kiki, yuck. 8 centimeters. Thank you, Green Butterfly. She says 8. Karen says 3 for 10 double crochets across in an 8-ply yarn. Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. Karen says 8. Oh, Karen, not Karen. Green Butterfly says 8. So let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pop it in the fourth one. This is really small. I need the glasses. I should have bought the glasses. So this is the first double crochet. So we're not, shall we include the chains? Green Butterfly, what do you reckon? Kiki says 6. So shall we include the chains, the first start? I think we should include the first starting chain as well. Yeah? Or not? You tell me. Do you want me to include the first starting chain? Anyone? Anyone? Yes? No? Anyone? 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 I'm not even rushing. I'm taking my time, guys. I'm taking my time. Taking my time. I'm loving this color. It's called, what did I say? Something jade? Soft jade? Soft jade. I am so loving this color. And you know what? I didn't think I would. I thought, no, because I was a grand lover of leaf, their other color they used to have. I'm not counting. Karen says 5. Let's count. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, how cool is that? 9 double crochets in the chain. So are we counting the chains or are we just counting the double crochets instead? You know what? Let's just count the double crochets, yeah? Since no one's giving me an answer and I'm starting to cry. I'm not crying. You know what? I'll do 11 so that I can count it properly. Yeah? All right. So, hope you feel better soon. I know. You're not the only one, sweethearts. A lot of people who are sick at the moment. So let's measure up. Now, for me, I'm not sure what this will be in inches, guys. So if you are from the UK, I'm sorry, US, you may have to do your conversions on Uncle Google. Yeah. All right. So I've got, hang on, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the chains. So I'm going to take off the chains and take off the 11th, the last stitch, and then measure. Are you ready? So from there to the last stitch. Oh, it's pretty close, pretty close. From there to there, it is 5.5 centimeters for me. Right, let's see if I can turn this around. There, don't count the last stitch. Don't count that last stitch. So it's about 5.5. I could even be 5. Wait, let me lie it down because it's hard to do it like that. I'll lean it down. Yeah, 5.5. Oh, maybe 5.4, 5.3 centimeters. So it wasn't a trick question. It was just a little bit of look how gorgeous that yarn is. What? I just wanted to show off the yarn color. That's all. So I thought, let's think of a question that I can use for that yarn color. So it is a beautiful jade, green jade. We will be using it on the channel for something. I haven't decided what yet. I don't know, maybe that clock. I don't know how I get myself involved with that. Now, that was a $5 as well. Oh, my. Did I put it down already? Oh, well, we've got an extra 5. How do I do that? I get myself into so much trouble. It's a beautiful color, Green Butterfly. Oh, you're a green girl. That's right. I should have known better. I forgot about that. Who's got their calculator handy? Because that was our last question. That was our last question, guys. We're going to do this again closer to the date. We're not going to do it during the week this week, nor are we going to do it next weekend. But we will do it again closer to the date. Now, if for some reason I'm not feeling well and I can't get on and do my live, we'll do it maybe the day before Bendigo or something. We'll see. We're going to do it again, yeah? But for now, let me tell you what I've got already. Now, you guys know, and if you're joining us new, you won't know this, but you guys know that once we get the slush fund ready for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, that I'll be purchasing items from the show, from other store holders, smaller store holders, even store holders bigger than me, doesn't matter, who's ever there. I will purchase some things from their tables, and I will pop them in a pack, and we will do a giveaway here on the channel. I was going to say create something. But we'll do a giveaway here on the channel. Some of that money I will be using to purchase some yarn for a tutorial on the channel, but it'll only be something small. The rest will go towards the giveaway, which means you guys win in the end. So everybody wins here. I don't. I've lost a bit of money today, and I've lost some last week and the week before as well. So let's count up. Let's tally what we have. Has everyone got a calculator? Anyone? Anyone? Are we ready? Now, if you don't calculate, I can do it after the show, but still, let's do it. $305 is what we're starting with. All right. Okay, you didn't put it down twice. You had just mixed up the trick question, which, well, I've now got 3 5s, and I don't remember doing 3 $5 questions, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll just add it. Are we ready? We're ready. Thank you, Raylene. So it's $305, yeah, plus $1.50, plus $3.50, plus $2.50, plus 50 cents, plus $1, plus $2, another $2, another $2, $2.50. I hope I'm not going too fast. $3, and then you've got your 3 $5. So 5, 5, 5. So that's $15, if that helps. On top of what we got now. So tell me the bad news. Let me total it down here. Give me the bad news. Give me the skinny. Did I go too fast, guys? I hope I didn't go too fast for you. But that is done. A cup of tea and Chucky biscuits just arrived. I love your dad. $340.50 says Kiki. $340 says Raylene. $340.50 says Raylene. So it looks like we've got the same amount, so it must be okay. Yay. Not that I'm excited about that. I've got a lot of money to spend at Bendigo. Now, what I want to do at Bendigo, and I hope they let me do it, because I know for a fact that you have to, it's a thing called bumping. You have to set up the night before, right? I know that for a fact. Karen, you forgot about me again. So I might be able to purchase something the night before. I don't think they'll let me, but it's worth a try. Otherwise, I'd have to find a way to leave my station and go and purchase some items. But look, for the whole weekend, I'm having some friends and some family come up as well. My daughter hopefully will be there. So they'll be able to watch the stand while I go and purchase some items real quickly. So I do have quite a few people that are coming up to help. So they're not coming up first thing Monday morning. Let's try Friday morning. They're not coming up first thing Friday morning, but during the day there will be some people there to help out with the store, so I can go and purchase some items. Just means I miss out on the Friday morning rush, which I really wanted. So we'll see how we go. I'm looking forward to purchasing some items. I'm looking forward to having the giveaway. Now that giveaway has nothing to do with 20,000 subscribers when we reach it. That giveaway is just for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show fun. I will have plenty of video footage from the show, and when I say the show, just the tables, unless people want me to take videos of them. I'm pretty sure that Wonderful Tom would let me take a video. I'm pretty sure that some people that I already know are going there will let me take a video. So exciting, so exciting. It's going to be fun, and fingers crossed, nothing happens. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? I didn't ask, says Karen. You tell your dad I'll have to say him. He does it again. Hey, I feel paper on the ground. I bet that's it. That's the question. Can you believe it? Let's have a look. I bet any money that's the question. That's the question. I thought, what's that paper on the ground? Can you believe it? So I knew the question was here somewhere, and the thing was, I thought it was unread. I don't know what I did. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We got the question. We got the money. We got $340.50 for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So that's very exciting, and that's closer than you think now. We're looking at about 3 weekends away, I think. It's very close. It's very nerve-wracking. The shoulders are up. The hair's starting to frizz. Frizzes when it sweats. So, oh, she's stressing out a bit. But it's okay because, you know, this is the same stress as I had last year. At least this year I have a funny feeling it's going to go ahead, which is a bit of a bonus. Well, fingers crossed it does. Because I tell you what, if they pull it out from under us, heads are going to roll. Heads are going to roll. And I'll sing it when I do it too. Don't you love it? All right, so what we have so far today is our mittens. Now, I'm going to create this thumb tonight, so it's all done. That'll give me the whole weekend to get a proper photo for you. And if no one's awake in the morning tomorrow morning, I can actually record it. I don't like recording on Sundays, but I would rather get this out. We've been waiting a long time for this. Oh, I can't help it. When you're sick, you're sick. So I'd rather get this out. I don't know what time it'll go out, but it'll definitely be Monday because it's all done. It's a matter of doing the thumb. It's not acceptable, Karen. It's the second time now. You two, get in the corner. Karen and Franca, in the corner. Oh, no, I can't put you in the corner, Karen, because your dad makes us all tea. Well, he tries to. It'll be fine, Mary, if they're letting musical festivals, I know, right, and everything else go ahead. No, they won't be cancelling. And look, if they do, I tell you what, I'm going to rock up at Parliament House. I tell you, I don't know where does our premier reside. Let's rock up there with my little crochet hook. Hey, crochet power. Crochet power. Woo, woo, woo. We're going to have all our signs out here. I'm even going to have a sign for the knitters. Achoo. Why not? Because they're there too. I'm sure we're going to have lots of people who are knitters there. And you know what? I'm going to visit their table too and maybe purchase something from them, because at the end of the day, we're all small businesses. We're all out there to do exactly the same thing. Nobody loses out of this. This is a win-win situation, really, as long as it goes ahead. But I'm still guaranteeing you that Pipeworks will happen the same weekend that Bendigo does. Oh, Yvonne, good to be back. Lovely to have you here. You missed out on all the fun for a minute ago, but that's okay. You're here. Lovely to have you here. We did all our question and answer time to raise some funds for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Now, these are funds that I put the money in myself. You guys don't need to do that. You can if you like. I know a few people have gone over to the website and made donations at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. Now, if you wanted to do that, you can. You don't feel obligated, because I've already done quite a bit of it myself. And a lot of it has come from donations as well. So just to let you know, it's not all coming from me. These are people who have donated on the website as well. A lot of it has come from there. But the rest I put in because I was going to spend money there anyway. Where have you been? I know, we've missed you, Yvonne. What's going on? What's going on? It's not good enough. No, I'm kidding. Lovely to have you back. We have a lot of fun when we're here, Yvonne, on the lives. We get out of control sometimes. Can you hear the birds? They went crazy for a second. What was that? What was that? They're fighting out there. Well, I told you that fella chopped down his tree next door, and all the birds just ended up on our front, literally on our front driveway. They were sitting on the fence. He chopped his tree down. They had nowhere to go. Every time I walk past the fence, it's like 50 of them making all this noise to walk past the fence. I really should have taken a video. I'm going to be out there at the front this week taking photos and videos of things for First Thursday that's coming up again already. So I'm going to be out there taking that sort of footage. If I see the birds on the fence, I'll just take a video of them because I don't know now, because it's been a while since the tree's been chopped. But he chopped it down and they all just came flocking. I've missed a few lives. What's the news on the colour block cardigan? I'll talk about that in a second, Kiki. I lost track with the time difference. Oh, it happens, Yvonne. And you know what? When do we change back now? I can't remember. Teresa, help me out with that. Dr. Google it, someone. Dr. Google, Uncle Google, Auntie Google, Mother Google, Father Google, whatever you want to call them. And find out when we turn our clocks again. We're going to turn our clocks again eventually. Not now, a long time away. October. Is that right, Karen? Everyone says October here in Oz. October, Teresa, thank you. So everyone's saying October. So we change our clocks again in October, Yvonne. So get ready for that change again. What are we on now? Mid-July? On almost mid-July. Well, not even mid-July. What am I saying? We're nowhere near July yet. Well, we are. So July, August, September, October. You're looking at 4 months. Never, says Kiki. They never change it. You're so lucky, Kiki. So lucky. So lucky. That's annoying. Then that happens. I know, right? I know, right? All right. So to answer your question, wonderful Kiki. Oh, what's that? I will, says Yvonne. Okay. To answer your question, Kiki, the cardigan, I put it on hold because what happened was the week I was supposed to work on it because I changed the ribbing on that other cardigan. We're talking about the other one or this one here? We're talking about the other one. This is what's happened. That week I was supposed to work on it. I got the flu, as you do. And I was off air for a couple of weeks and I never worked on it. And this week I've worked on this. I haven't even looked at the cardigan. So I'm going to look at the cardigan this week. I fingers crossed hope that it will be out by first Thursday of the month. Now, first Thursday of the month is not happening this Thursday. It's actually happening the Thursday after, which is the 7th of July, because this Thursday literally misses the one day for first Thursday. So I'm going to hold it out for the next week. The cardigan should be ready by then. Now, I will let everyone know when it goes up on the website. For those of you, not everyone, for those of you who have asked me to let you know first, once it goes up on the same day at some stage during the day, later in the evening, probably more likely, there will be a video tutorial for it. Not a tutorial, it's like a video message explaining the yarn you need and all that sort of jazz. So you will know when that goes up. But I will tell those of you, and Kiki, you're one of the people on the list, your pattern is up and ready on the website. I will let you know first before that video even comes out. So, you know, it's all good. Oh, by the way, if you do want to know before the video goes up, I will let you know exactly when it goes up on the website. You can message me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. So you've got 2 ways of messaging me. You can also, if you're on our website, you can send a form through, a question form through to me. The website is www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. It's one word. And with all the dots and everything in the middle of it, you can message me through that as well and say, right, Mary, can you make sure you tell me exactly when the pattern goes up on the website, right? I've been doing that with some of our subscribers, some of our loyal subscribers who keep sending me messages saying, please let me know. And I say, no worries, your name is on the list. The second it goes up, I send out a message and it literally goes to everyone that was on that list, giving you the opportunity to purchase it even before the discussion goes up on the channel. So you get that first opportunity and it will be on special for a certain time only. It'll have a 10% or something. I don't know the discount yet, so I haven't got my daughter to work out the price yet. She says to me, Mum, come on, you should be good at this now. Oh, no. I always would get her to price things for me. I don't know what I'm doing in that area. Look, she's a businesswoman. It's what she does. So I just say, oh, Frances, this is what I worked on. This is how much yarn I could use. This is da-da-da. What would it cost me? And then she says, not you. It'll cost everybody else. You've already done the work. So she does that for me, and hope to see her next week sometime. Hope to see her tonight if she comes over tonight. She likes to come over on Saturday nights. That's nice. But not always. But I hope to see her tonight. That would be good to see her tonight. Da, 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 da. We hope. Fingers crossed again. I do a lot of fingers crossing, don't I, guys? Oh, what have I missed? Some chat. Da, 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 da. Here we go. USA changes in November. Okay, Corinne, that's great to know. I will happily volunteer to pattern test the cardigan, lol, in isolation again, and we've just started school holidays. Don't you hate it when that happens? I tell you, don't. And it's always with you with school holidays, isn't it? Oh, I just hope I don't get it before I get to Bendigo. You know what? The worst part is I've avoided it since day one. I can totally guarantee you that I'm going to get it the week I better not, I tell you. I've been walking around wearing a mask last night. I forgot to put it on. I forgot to take it with me. So I was a bit worried. Oh, you made it. Better late than never. Paula, we're going to sleep now. No, we're not. It's morning time here. Welcome, Paulie. So I just fingers crossed that I don't get it before Bendigo. Unless I get it 2 weeks before, and then I can, which no, I don't want it either because it's just hack up too much of my time. Is there a pattern for that beautiful cardigan behind you? Okay, Yvonne. That pattern is coming. That's a long way away because I've only made one. I'm lying. I've made two. One was for a niece, but I changed the pattern to suit her sizing, like personal sizing. Yeah. But this one here, this is the pattern that will be coming out eventually. It will be a paid pattern on our website, but not now because we're focused on another cardigan, which is not in the picture at the moment. Shall I go and get it, guys? So that all the people joining us again can see it. Wait there. Let me go and get it. Just talk amongst yourselves. Try to be good, yeah? Try not to take any yarn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This one here is coming on the website very soon. This is the one that Kiki was talking about. Yeah, on the website. So that's the front and that's the back. And there you go. So this one is coming up on the website very soon. This one will be a tutorial on the channel as well. So you get an opportunity to purchase a pattern a few weeks before the tutorial comes out. You don't have to. You can wait for the tutorial. It's all good. But you can have that opportunity to purchase a pattern, help support the channel, and help support the time and effort that I put in on this video. Because you know me with our videos, guys, I'm very thorough. I literally do things so that you guys can get them perfectly done. Yeah, I'm very, very thorough. Yeah, so that's one. And this one here will not be a tutorial on the channel, but it will be a pattern. So if you are an experienced crocheter, you can actually purchase that pattern on the website. Not exactly now, because that's a long way away before we do that. And actually it's a very long way away because I'm thinking of doing the sheep show before I even bring the pattern of this one out, because it'll be too difficult to get the testers all done in time, and I don't want to be stressed over it. So it's a bit sad. I'll be wearing that actually at Bendigo, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, and I'll be wearing the other one you just saw. I may wear this one as well, but I haven't really decided yet because I'm making another one in the Bendigo yarn. This was made in the Clequeton yarn. Now I'd rather use the Bendigo yarn because it sits well on my skin and I don't break out in a rash. I get itchy a little bit, but that's okay. I get itchy with everything, but I don't break out in a rash with the Bendigo yarn, nor do I break out in a rash with the Polworth yarn from Tandy. And Tandy's a farm here in Victoria. And his yarn, Tom's yarn from his farm. Come on, you say that fast, quickly. Tom's yarn from his farm is really good on my skin, so I purchased from him. It's a little bit expensive, you know, but it's a Polworth sheep. It's a different kind of sheep. You're paying for the sheep. But otherwise, I do use Bendigo yarn very often. And as you can see, I love Bendigo yarn. It's actually an affordable yarn. It is $15 for 200 grams or $15 for 400 meters. So I don't know what that is in yards for the US people who like to work in yards, but $15 for 400 meters. I think it'll be about 400 and something yards. I don't know, 430 something, 420 something. I can't really remember. I know it's a little bit more than our meters. Sounds like more, but it's not. They're the same measurements. Doesn't that sound weird? So yeah, it is an affordable yarn for the amount of yarn you're getting. It's a pure Australian wool, created there at Bendigo, and they've been there for like 2 million years, yeah? Close to 440 yards. Thank you, Karen. I don't use yards very often because we are, you know, Melburnians, Australians, we use meters a lot. Centimeters, meters. Yep. Shade number 376, dye lot 2205131. Not that you're going to buy the same dye lot, but I'm just staring at it and saw it. It is an 8 ply. Not sure if they have it in the 10 ply or the Aran weight. I haven't checked, to be honest with you. I just asked her for this particular one because I've been looking at it for a long time. I've been looking at it I do this all the time. I get like hiccupy. I've been looking at it for a long time, and I just wanted to try it out. And I'm glad I did because I actually like the green, you know. Some greens I don't like, this one I do. So there you go. All right, so what's happening this week? Oven mittens. Oven mittens? I think that's the second time today I've said that. Not oven mittens. Mittens. That's hilarious. On Monday, you're getting mittens. For the rest of the week, I'm working on preparing for the sheep show this week. And that includes that jumper, that cardigan you saw. Not the jumper, the cardigan. I'll be working on that all week. That is the only focus this week, that cardigan. And what I wanted to do was to change the ribbing a little bit because I wasn't happy with the outcome of the ribbing. Thumbless mittens. No, they're going to have thumbs. I promise, Karen. I promise they're going to have. Corinne's laughing at me because I call them oven mitts. Unless you're cooking, stop calling. I know, right, Teresa? You don't know why I've got oven mitts on the brain. I just don't know. I think I need to sleep. 4 hours just wasn't enough last night. No more going out on a Friday night. But whose idea was that anyway? Oh, I said yes. I'm such a duffer. All right, so we're getting our mittens this week. We are doing our normal live on Wednesday afternoon. Thumbless mittens. No, they'll have thumbs, I promise. But it's funny to say that, though, isn't it? Watch. Oh, I show you. Something's missing. All right, so these are how naughty am I? These are our gloves. Now, when you saw them last week, they had a line that went down this way there. Kind of went like that. Remember that line? Both sides don't have the line. Well, they kind of have the line. You might see it a little bit there, right? On one is more prominent than the other for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a bit crooked. This is the one I recorded on the channel. This is the one I recorded. So this is a neater one at least. That looks better. You can see a little bit of the line. But where it is, when you put it on, it's kind of on your hand. Like it's there. So it looks like a seam line. It doesn't look like that bad line right there. Now, there are many other ways you could have done as well, but that was the way I did, and that's the way it came out for me. Now, don't stress if you get a line. It doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. There's got to be a line somewhere. But I did try and move that line over to go down here rather than going here. Yeah? Was it a little tricky? But I'll try and keep, I did already do it, as simple as possible. It's already recorded. So I'll try and keep that as simple as possible, which I think I did anyway. I think I did. Oops. Look, it was a matter of when you're starting to open this section here, it's a matter of opening where your glove, even though it was your mitten was like that, once you opened that section there, you opened it from the count across that way. It's hard to explain, but once you do it, you do it. Oh, you're saying hello to Guy. Where's Guy? There he is. Oh, let's put a little bit of mitten on his head. Hello, Guy. So it was a matter of once I got to here, this is where this line was actually here. But what I did was when I did the thumb, I started the thumb 11 stitches across. If I started the thumb where I was supposed to start, your mitten would be like that. And you'd have the line like that. So I kind of, it's almost like working in the spiral, but not, because I wasn't working in the spiral. When you see the tutorial, you'll think, wait a minute, this is exactly the same as if she's going to make that line. And it does look like I'm going to have that line. It looks like you're going to have it too, but it's all a matter of where you put the thumb that moves the line over. Really weird, but trust me, it worked. Well, I didn't think it would. It took me one go on that one. So let's try it this way, and it worked. I thought, oh yes, shh, don't tell them. So I'm telling you what I did. It's all the count on that thumb hole. So if I was to put the thumb hole where it should have been, you would have the line going that way. That's what I meant. But I moved it over and played a little bit of, I don't know how it'll look on, but I think it looks all right on. Yeah, you've seen it on more than enough times today. Whoops, I keep messing up the ribbing. There we go. Now, if you wanted to do your ribbing longer, if you want yours a lot longer, I leave a little note up the top. It's like a little disclaimer. I didn't say it, but I leave a little note up the top saying if you want to leave your ribbing a lot longer, just chain on more stitches, like another 5 stitches or another 2 or another 10 or whatever. Depends on how long you want your ribbing to go. I think that's a basic the basic length, really. But again, I'm a little shorty. Little short arm from there to there. Tiny, tiny. So, yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for with your ribbing. But I think that's the average size when it comes to most humans. Hence the word human. I don't think the dog came in and said, hey, try one for me. Could you imagine a dog wearing your mittens? I've seen that. I've seen dogs wear something on their feet. People have put things on their feet. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention yesterday when I went to Crown Casino, where I gambled all my money, I wore this cardigan. Yeah. And someone at dinner time was talking to me about it, one of the waitresses. And then when I went to Crown, I was sitting there on one of those machines, blowing all my money, as you do. And a young fella, his girlfriend was with him, and he says, hi. He goes, I love your cardigan. I just love crochet. And I went, what? And he says, I love crochet. He says, I don't remember if he said his mother or his grandmother, one or the other, says she crochets all the time. And she only uses one hand because she had cancer and she lost one of her hands. I don't know which one. I didn't ask, right? And he said she crochets with one hand. So I gave him my card. I said, give that to your mum or your grandma, or whoever it is that crochets with one hand. Get her to look us up here on the channel and get her to say hello. But how cool is that? She crochets with the one hand. How cool is she? So I don't know. You see, I wore it once in the city. I did get a few looks and I got 2 questions. So, and I handed out 1 card. The other one, I didn't want to force it on her. As you do. You don't want to force people to take a card. But I did to this fella because, you know, his parent or grandparent has one hand. I can crochet with one hand. What? How cool is that? I mean, you know, we can only dream to try and do it with one hand. Oh, how hard would it be? I don't know. Maybe she uses her arm. I don't know. I'll have to play with that and see how it goes. But good luck to her. If she can crochet with one hand, oh, what? Me, I have feet and everything ready to crochet with. I need it all. The legs, the feet, the hair, everything goes in there. Oh, we all know that. We all know that hair goes in our crochet. Come on, you can't tell me that you've never had hair in your crochet. No lies, guys. I know you've crocheted your hair in with your crochet. Well, I have many times. And even sometimes during a tutorial, you'll hear me say, 1 double crochet, get rid of that hair for later, 2 double crochets. I'll pull out a piece of hair in the middle of our crochet. I'm seeing people crochet with one hand on YouTube. There are some things people can use one hand even in knitting. Thank you, Teresa, for sneezing for me. Check it out. I know, but I was just blown away that this guy, young fella, had the, you know, chance to come up and have a chat with me about it. It was just really cute. So I gave him a card. Him and his girlfriend. His girlfriend was gambling. She's, oh, yeah, she was gambling away. And like me, she was losing all her money. And I gave him a card. That's the DNA that proves it's yours. Yeah, many times during the tutorial, and I don't edit that out. I say, okay, we're going to keep going with our double crochet after we pull that little hair out, and let's go. What is with my hair, I say. And I never edit that. I leave that in because I think it's a little bit of, it's trivia because a lot of people don't know this, but people who crochet eventually have 1 or 2 strands of their hair end up in their crochet and they're going to pull it out. You can't tell me it's never happened for you. Look, if it has never happened, you're very lucky. You're very lucky. But for me, it has happened many times. And I think in my case, my hair falls out a lot. So it looks nice and shiny, but it's not. It's really bad. It falls out. Some people have their cats walking across the table in their life. Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Look, don't get me wrong. I love my cat. But I'm a little bit pedantic about having her anywhere near my crochet. I'm very fussy in that area. Extremely fussy in that area, so I won't have my animals on my crochet. However, that's not going to rule out the fact that there are occasions that I've crocheted outside, so I might do that in some of the warmer days of winter. But yeah, I tried doing a tutorial out there with the animals. I have done a video out there, a vlog. It was a while back, and that was hilarious because that was the day where it was school holiday. It wasn't school holidays either. It was a school day. Kids should have been at school. The neighbours next door, kids were out. There was the chopper that came around for so long. There was a neighbour next door behind us hosing his garden, watering his garden, and the water was right on our fence, was hitting our fence, right? There were just people yelling and screaming and carrying on. You couldn't hear me. I'm shouting over everything, in fits laughing. It's one of our vlogs. I've got to remember what vlog number that is and pop it in the link in the description box down below. I don't remember it, so don't guarantee it'll be there straight away. But I've got to try and find that vlog number. That would be funny to watch. It was just hilarious. At the end, I just couldn't stop laughing because I thought, forget it, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I was rushing. Oh, it was when I did the granny square blanket, which was a long time ago, very long time ago. So it was roughly around that time. And I'd purchased some yarn and all sorts of things. So, oh, you're off, are you, Green Butterfly? Okay, have a wonderful weekend. Oh, she says hi too. That's nice. Oh, Paula's lovely. She's so lovely. Isn't it a beautiful flower? You know, warm and fuzzy inside, you know. So, yeah, I did that once outside. So maybe one day we will do another one. But when I tried to do the tutorial, because of the roof, kind of the cover and the roof that we had, the tutorial had lines from the roof. Like we got lines over the roof, you know. It's like a I don't know, cover. And the cover showed the lines on the tutorial. So you couldn't see what I was creating. All you saw was these lines on top of it. And it was a bit distracting. So I didn't do the tutorial out there. One day, if it's not windy, I could actually do a tutorial outside. But it's just, we're too close to everyone. This is a problem when you live in flats and units. We're too close. And all the noise outside, you hear everybody's noise. You hear it all. And so I think, no more. We won't be doing any out there. I was going to do one out in the park. And again, I've been to the park where I've taken video and it was so loud you couldn't hear me. So I packed up and went home. So I need a place where nobody goes. You know, I don't know, like, you know, when it's 2 degrees or something, really cold outside. Guessing. I'm just guessing. All right. Okay, I crochet at Madison's and Puss occasionally tries to grab my yarn. I tell her off, she tries again, then leaves. Our cat, if I crocheted in front of her, will take the yarn. Will. We used to have a little table tennis thing outside, little table, and whoever played table tennis would hit the ball over the table tennis. The cat would get on and try and swipe the ball every time they would play. So they couldn't play properly because the cat was always there. Cats do that. They get up to mischief. We once were working on the pergola. That's what it's called, the pergola area outside. We had a ladder. The cat climbed all the way up the ladder, all the way to the top of the pergola. Crazy, huh? What? So yeah, cats do, you know. Well, let's see what I can do. And as they say, that saying, curiosity killed the cat. Well, that's what they're just too curious. And they get themselves into trouble. That's what cats do. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to head off now. I just wanted everyone to know that the cardigan is coming. It is taking a little longer because yours truly did get sick. And the week I got sick, I was supposed to change it. I never changed it because I got sick, as you do. Now, it's, as you can see, I'm still sounding a bit nasally. And I've got a bit of a funny throat, but that's from yesterday. Trying to yell at everybody while we're trying to talk. But I will be going to the post office, I promise, Karen, this weekend because I'm out and about this weekend. So I'll be heading off to the post office to get the mail. And I will see everybody on Wednesday. We will so far have a slush fund of $340.50 for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So we are going to be able to spend plenty of money and have lots of goodies for our giveaway here on the channel. Yay! Get excited. In the meantime, my name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Ciao for now. Be good, yes. We'll try. Bye all.